Hey guys, welcome back to Rise Recap. Today, I am going to recap a 2012 fantasy sci-fi movie, Name the City to Ruins. So, let's begin. The movie starts and a man is seen, who works in a laboratory. His co-workers are planning a foreign trip here. Hearing it, he says that he will also accompany them, but they forbid him to come with them, and they say that your parents had given us a paper before moving to a broad country. We had forgotten to give it to you. In that paper, that boy's mother had told him the working details of domestic courses, as what he has to do in her absence. First of all, he was asked to separate the dry and damp trash. When he goes to the house, then the whole house was messy. Then he begins to separate the things there, and he goes to throw the trash in the trash bin kept outside. He comes back to the house after throwing the trash and he checks his cell phone. His friend had sent a voicemail in his cell phone. She invites him for dinner. Then he checks the utensils after untying them, which were placed on the dining table. Those utensils release the disgusting smell of rotten meal. Then he observes that an apple had been completely rotten after being infected by a virus. Putting it into a cover, he goes to meet his friend after getting ready, and he throws that cover into a recycle bin, witnessing it on the way. All people used to throw the trash there. Due to this, that apple begins to catch more infection. Now company workers recycle that trash, taking that bin from there, and they change that trash into the cow fodder. Now a cow eats that fodder there. At the same time, that cow's owner slaughters that cow, and its beef is sold in a hotel by him. At the same hotel, that boy and his friend were taking meal. There is set barbecue grill on their table, and they are enjoying a lot of this food. And the fresh meat is being roasted on that barbecue grill. Then his female friend takes the photo of this meal through her cell phone. That boy asks, "What are you doing it?" Then that girl says that, "I capture each occurred moment in my life and it is my hobby." When they are taking meal, then a waiter serves them beef liver to them. This is the uniqueness of this hotel. Saying it, that boy eats that beef liver. Then something is stuck in his mouth. Bringing it out, it is revealed that it was the apple's rind. Now he thinks, how did it come in the beef liver? And he begins to take the meal again. Then they talk with each other, sitting in a park. Meanwhile, that boy asks his friend, "Why do you like me?" And his friend responds him, "You are so guiltless. This is the reason that I have affections for you." In the meantime, a change appears in the face of that boy, and the girl asks him, "What is wrong with you?" At the same time, two standing people in the park throws a ball towards them. Then that boy stands up in fury, but his friend stops him. She says, "We should not face these people. We should leave this place." Ignoring his friend, he goes to quarrel those two boys. Now those both boys beat him violently, holding his throat. At the same time, that boy vomits and beef liver is vomited by him. Then his friend calls someone to rescue him, and she also asks the rescue. Now that boy's body was being altered mysteriously. Now that boy begins to beat both of the boys brutally. Now his friend thinks, can he also do as such? Now his friend was being astonished, observing him as such. She takes his photos here and runs away later. Now this boy calls to his friend and reveals the whole story to him. And his friend asks him to visit the bar and to discuss the whole matter here. And he also leaves to the bar. After coming out of this park, the two beaten boys begin to move to another people mysteriously. Now that couple thinks, why are they stepping towards them? They begin to bite that couple, coming to them and transforming into the zombies. On the other side, that boy's friend was traveling by bus. She also starts vomiting. After this, all those people who had taken the meal of that restaurant, they were vomiting. And all civilized people begin to fight with each while conversing with one another. That boy enters that bar, walking slowly. All people are dancing here cheerfully. And he tells the whole fact to his friend that he is unaware about it. What has happened with him? His friend was full intoxicated and he was not understanding his words. Then he takes him for dancing while ignoring his words. On the other side, his friend's face has also begun to emerge some type of marks. Now she calls that boy, but he remains unable to hear her voice because of louder noise. But he also not finds ease to stay here, so he thinks to return to home. Being upset there, he starts to beat a man in a violent way. And 2 or 3 people throw him outside, picking him up. And all the people were transforming into the zombies who had taken the meal of that restaurant. And that boy continues to walk without noticing his surroundings. His cell phone is also dropped and he also not notices it, and he continues walking. Then this news is also broadcast on TV. It was the bulletin on TV with a question: why are the people transforming into the zombies in a single night? And that boy reaches his home and hears the broadcasting on TV. As no one still knows about this virus, we will be protected with the search of the vaccine. Now he begins to smash other things, watching the TV. His parents and sister come out of the house. They are ringing the doorbell of the house, but that boy was not opening the door. Now they understand nothing. They unlock the door with duplicate key which they had, and they enter. The whole house was dark and the things are scattered here and there. Now his mother shouts, witnessing the messy things that I had instructed to you, writing on a paper. In spite of it, you turned the house into a trash bin. Now that boy comes to them, walking slowly. Then 3 of them think, what has happened with him? Then he bites his father, coming to them. Then he also kills his younger sister. Seeing it, his mother locks herself into a lavatory. He beats the door violently, but his mother is sitting, holding the door with force. Then he goes to the opened exit door, witnessing it open. Now all citizens had infected in that city by that virus, and the rest of the survivors, they request government to protect them, ascending a building. Other people think it is the right time and they are lifting the things from here and there. Government tries everything but nothing was being controlled. Now the boy observes, going there, that his friend had also transformed into a zombie, and she was standing before him. Both recognize each other, and they notice an apple there, walking together. His friend hands him over that apple, taking it out, and he begins to eat that apple. Now his friend takes her photo with affection. Why do we not transform into zombie? But the love of heart never dies, and the movie ends here. I hope you enjoyed the video, so click any video of 3 of them and enjoy next. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel, and please like the video and tell us in the comment how you like the video. I see you soon.